Man, so it happened again today before work.
What happened?
I was at a red light waiting to turn left, and the guy in front of me, he's in an SUV, so I can't really see the light. I can see the red light, but I can't see the other lights. And I know when the arrow, when it gives you the green arrow, I know the light stays red too, right?
Yeah. The arrow turns green and the rest stay red.
So we're there, and I notice there's nobody moving anywhere. So I'm like, oh, this guy, he has the green. He's not. So I'm trying to look around, and I kind of move my car, and I see the arrows on. So I give him the 10, and it's like a long honk. Because as soon as I'm honking and he starts moving, it turns yellow that fast. And he fucking knew it.
Dick.
But I rushed too. And then as I'm driving, he gets slow, and then he gets next to me, and then he starts yelling at me because I held it for a while. But then, I just thought, I was just thinking, with all the UFO talk lately, and everybody's like, people would see UFOs if they came, and I'm thinking like, no, they wouldn't. People don't pay attention to.
You can't even see the green arrow in front of them.
Yeah, they don't pay attention to anything. Everybody's just stuck on your, right? And it's been happening to us lately, right? Like so often.
The day before that, right?
Yeah, people just do not like. What are you doing that when you pull up to a green light that you're not?
Yeah, and I swear, like, the time when it was me and you, like, 2 days ago, like, we pulled up to the red light, and then, like, maybe, 3 seconds later, it was the green light, and they were already, like, it had only been, 3 seconds. I mean, maybe that's why, they just went on the phone, or...
And then last week, there was another one, and it was, a long line, and we were, way in the back. Remember that one?
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't tell the light, because we were so far back, but then I just noticed nobody's moving either. But I didn't want to honk, because how back I was. And then they were all asleep, and then finally one moves, and then it turns red.
That's the worst.
So nobody's paying attention.
Yeah, it's like if it's their own playground, not realizing that we're all sharing it, and people are the worst.
But it just makes me think do they pull up and right away do they pull on if they pull up to a red light, do they get on their phone that fast, or are they just daydreaming, or what the fuck are they doing?
Yeah, like how you said it, when you pull up to a light, all I'm thinking about is that light. I might pull up my phone to change something or check something, but I'm looking at it. As soon as it turns, I drop my phone and I go. What are these people doing, right?
Making a sandwich?
Right, I start pouring a bowl of cereal.
Makeup.
Getting jacked off.
No, I'm sure most of it's phones.
Right, you're that hooked. People are that hooked on their phones that at a red light even.
Man, sometimes the light will turn green, and I used to just take off real quick. But sometimes now I'll wait, because I've seen people pass it, run that red light, even though it turns green, and I can start going, and they run it, boom, a second later. So, man, you never know.
I'd rather be with that guy, the one that's running red lights, as opposed to the guy that's...
True, yeah. He's living life out.
He's getting there outside.
Green lights,
yeah, right.
He's taking red lights.
I'd rather take a red light than miss a green light.
Yeah, if someone does something dick on the road, but they successfully do it, fuck, hats off to you. You made it, right? Fuck, that's good job. I can only hate from afar. He did a good job.
Or a free pass. You ever get a free pass? We almost got one the other day. Huh?
What do you mean a free pass?
What free pass?
If it's a red light, but then a fire truck's coming and he takes it, you can go and take it with him.
Never done that.
No, free pass. You have to yell free pass though.
Free pass! Free pass!
You have to stick your left hand outside of the window.
You have to stick your head out and go wee 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 wee. Damn, man, you're living life next level. No, you know what I really fucking hate, and it's supposed to be a sign of politeness, good Samaritan, but I fucking hate it. Let's say someone stopped at the stop sign right before I go, so I stop after, so it's there right away. So I wait for them, and then they go ahead. I'm no, just fucking go, asshole.
Oh, what?
I don't like that. Just go. I don't want.
We all know you got here first. Right?
Yeah, just. It makes me feel weird, and then others might not just go, just follow the rules.
Follow the rules. Yeah,
don't be no, go ahead.
They're probably like, no, go ahead. I'm cool here. No.
Getting hit. Oh, just go ahead, brother. Yeah, but I don't like. I guess it's supposed to be a sign of like it's supposed to be nice, like a nice gesture.
Of
but
endearment.
I don't. Yeah, I don't like it. Like just follow the rules.
And like you guys are kind of close, and they beat you, or it's like obvious that they were
both.
there first.
Like either way, but we know he's first, and yeah, he just gives you the.
Yes,
And I'm
sometimes
like, oh, just go.
that's happened where like maybe like half a second apart, and it's just kind of like, yeah, he'll let me go and I'll take it. But yeah, if it's like he stopped and then I pull up, like yeah, that would be crazy if you had told me that.
Yeah, it's annoying. I'll do it with pedestrians. Like if I pull up and they're waiting for me, and like they're gonna walk, I'll tell them like, go ahead, and then they'll walk.
And then when they're right in front of you, do the you go.
I like to clip their heels. Like run over there, kill
As
them.
soon as they're about to finish. Fuck yeah, it's awesome.
Man, like when we were about to get that free pass, before that fire truck came, there was another one coming this way, and we had the red light to go straight, and then it turned green, and then he was just going straight, but he saw the fire truck, but I guess he was just trying to do a creep.
I could have made it. He gave me the.
No, but yeah, right as he like just creeped up a little bit, it like they're honking.
I feel like you're the type of dude to like the train arms coming down. And you're like, I can make it. Oh, that's brutal. There's a. I frequent the west side often, and there's a area where like you cross into like Sunland Park, New Mexico, and the border is train tracks, and like when you're coming from Sunland up to back into El Paso, there's a light where the train tracks are. And so, you know, like, there's like 2 or 3 car lanes where you could fit, and then it's the train tracks, and then you're supposed to wait behind that because you're not supposed to stop on train tracks. And every time I go, there's a bunch of cars just over the train tracks. And, like, that train, I've seen it come and go often. Like, it's active. So, man, that's ballsy. Like,
If you were in front of that person and the train was coming, would you not move? That way they learn their
I'm
lesson.
not moving. Yeah.
You're learning your lesson.
You're going to learn it the hard way.
You put the car in park.
And I would get out of my car and record.
Right, it's already
Or like if they start backing up, like what am I supposed to do? Back up and there's like 4 more cars behind me? Like I can't back up. Like it's yeah.
It's like, now you're getting hit. Right?
Or like they just drive down the red trail, try to outrun the train. Like, oh fuck! But I've seen it where I'm like, what are you doing? Like if that train comes, yeah, you're fucked. Like that light takes like a minute or 2. That train is coming quick.
Yeah, I don't understand a car getting hit by a train. Like, how the fuck are you? Like, what are you doing that you got hit by a train?
Yeah, how stupid do you have to? Right?
Like, how far? How did you make it in life to get behind the wheel of a car?
Right? Like, how are you like reacting to traffic, but you can't react to a mile of a big giant thing going, brr, brr, get the fuck out of my way. Brr. Like, and you're just there like, no, I can make it.
I could make it.
Yeah, I've seen those videos and it's like how? Like how are you getting caught?
I've even seen people like videos of people walking next to a train tracks and the train's coming and they're just walking and the train like hits their shoulder and throws them like a couple of meters. Like,
Oh,
like really like move, dumbass. Like you're not gonna like if your body's gonna stop the train because you're so tough. Like the things gonna fucking rip you apart.
Right, because the guy driving the train's like, oh, what was that? Oh, it was that guy's shoulder.
If you look to the left, you'll see a dude with his arm missing.
Yeah, some people, man, I don't like how in the world.
Like you said, like how did you get this far in life? There's so many things harder and more confusing in life than this. Like,
Yeah, you'd have thought they would have electrocuted themselves, right?
right? Accidentally ate like rat poison or something because it was a pretty color.
Right. You know for sure they're missing a limb, right? At least missing a limb.
a
Finger,
toe.
a finger, a toe.
couple brain cells. Like what pisses me off too is like in the grocery store and like it's like a skinny aisle and like they leave their cart across the whole thing and as they're looking at something and it's like I'm fucking trying to get fucking through.
You
like,
don't hit it really hard or dump it all over.
I'll smack into it like I don't care, but like yeah, it's like common like if it's their bedroom, like get the fuck out of the way. Like you can't do that in the streets. Like just park your car all blocking everything as you look to see where the O'Reilly's is at. Like you can't do that. Like yeah, just like stupidity or I don't know. Like, they just don't give a fuck.
Speaking of Walmart, we just got some free laundry detergent.
Fuck yeah. Did you put it in your pocket?
No, at the very bottom of the cart. You know, the carts have the very bottom.
Oh yeah, you told me about that. Huh? He's like, check it out. And he showed me a picture, and it's you like driving away with.
Man,
That
no
was
need
before he even cashed out.
Damn.
Oh,
Damn. So they caught you here. You had incriminating
I know,
evidence,
right?
Fucking asshole. He's trying to wash your clothes over here in dirty gym socks.
Man, and the lady was watching him. Cause I was like there, and then there was a lady. She was like looking, and then someone called her, and right as they called her, we finished checking.
Go.
And not just anybody called her, somebody I paid.
$80.
A robotic voice comes through the bag. We need help in aisle 5.
Right? Thanks, Toad. Finally did something right.
Nice. Yeah, no, the other day too, I was, yesterday, I was at Walmart buying a bunch of stuff. You know, I didn't buy too much, so I was going to pay for everything. You know, I was being a good Samaritan. But there was this thing that was marked off, and like, it bring it full price, and it was like $5 more. So I tried to get the attention of the guy, and they kept ignoring me. And then like someone spilled a soda. So they walked over there. So then I just didn't ring up the rest of my items. It was like $30. I was like, you know what? I'm done. Like, I'm not gonna. Like, and I just took off. No one's here to watch me.
Yeah, nobody's paying attention when you need help. So what makes you think they're paying attention when you're...
Right. And so I was like, you know what? I'll take the $5 loss. I'm not ringing any of this shit up. Like. Yeah, it was some pants for my son. That's what was marked off. I was like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm getting some new shoes, some curtains, some banana chips.
Does he have a name yet?
Thinking Zanderella Fitzgerald, but I'm not too sure yet.
And you said it's a he?
He's whatever you want him to be. He's he's non-binary.
Is it they them?
He doesn't like they them, but he is non-binary. You take that as you will.
He goes by where and when.
There you go. Yeah, so trying to get a doctor's appointment for him has been pretty tough.
But I'm sure they'll give him a COVID shot.
Oh, for sure, right? Just to put it into the... One more. He's going to get all of them. No. I don't know. I've heard it's linked to autism, so I'm watching out for little Zanderella.
Damn, if you keep talking like that, a flood's gonna come in. Or lasers.
Lasers.
Somebody was telling me that they had a friend who needed 80 community service hours, and that if you get the COVID shot, it counts as 40.
What the fuck?
That's fucking weird.
Are you being serious?
Yeah. Oh, get a COVID shot and they'll knock off 40 hours.
That's not real.
That's weird.
No, yeah,
Really?
it's real. Yeah.
You have to test it out.
Damn, that's almost as good as the COVID shot and you get a free meal at, what was it, Carl's Jr.? Or
Yeah, free
Arby's.
medium fries.
free medium fries.
Right? What kind of shit was that?
Man, I popped up the other day. It was the commercial, and the guy's there, like the politician. He's like, "Oh, these fries are good." Like just trying to sell fries. Like what the hell? Like it was so weird.
Oh, you know there's going to be like a movie or documentary on this like 20 years from now with...
I mean, and it's already coming out, no? Like, oh, well, not documentaries, but like parodies and shit like that.
Like there's been a couple movies on the oxycodone. Man, they're good, and it shows you how crooked that pharmaceutical company is, and just how powerful they are. And they don't give a fuck about people. It's all about money to them. And the fact that people like that live, and they don't, and nothing's done. Like nothing's done to those people, which is so fucking weird.
I mean, I guess they're working under like the legal limits, but yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah, the little scams they can pull and just.
Even the fact that like a lot of the heads of like the FDA and like the government officials that like judge what's good and what's not good for the humans and what they recommend health wise and blah blah blah. Yeah, a lot of them are like leaders of like, or former leaders or important people in like pharmaceutical companies or like food companies, and
It's usually afterwards.
yeah, like after they finish their time at the business, they'll go and get into government, and then they can kind of like make decisions.
It's the other way.
The other way.
Yeah, so like if you work for the FDA and I'm Big Pharma, I tell you to pass my drug. And if you pass my drug, whenever you need a job,
We got you.
afterwards. Yeah, they got you. Like, yeah, they're showing some guy who was making, I don't know how much, but he's probably making like 50,000 working for the FDA or something. He passed everything for, man, I forget the name of the family, the Purdue family?
Purdue.
Purdue.
It's one of the big ones, yeah.
And then after he retires from the FDA, he gets a job with Purdue for like $400,000 a year. But yeah, it's like, oh yeah, you scratch my back, I scratch yours, and
Damn.
Yeah, which I guess, I mean, if you have a family to feed, you're probably going to take that opportunity. But man, yeah, it's
oh, but at that cost, like
at the
man, this is
cost of
money
like, right, like
of getting people addicted.
you're just not even doing the best at what you can do, like lying or like misleading people into.
Man, and if you think if these people have that much money, it's like, why don't you invest that much money to find a real fucking, like real medication or like really
but, like,
try and make a
that's
difference?
got to be profitable too, like to
Yeah,
find
like-
something that works, and all of a sudden it's the next big thing. Like, yeah, right. That's
And they have all the money to do it. If they can't do it, what does that mean? Nobody can do it or what? I mean,
Yeah, I'm sure they're trying to, no?
fuck. I mean, obviously not. If they,
I mean, like you said, I think they are trying. Like, there are scientists and people out there trying, but like they don't have the funds. But like these people potentially could have the funds to do it. But yeah, they're more worried about lining their pockets, or I don't know, like helping out.
So they just want
their-
people to get addicted to the drugs?
I don't think it's necessarily
no,
that.
yeah,
I
to
just-
get addicted to the drugs.
I don't think that's like their motive. I just think they're like they want to make money.
No, yeah,
They're not like we want to get people addicted. Like,
well,
whatever,
the fact
whatever
that
gets
it's
them
highly,
money.
the fact that it's highly addictive, is it's money. Like if somebody told me, oh, here's ink and it's addictive, I would use it.
Yeah. Yeah, we get 10 cases of that.
I should start. What's here's some heroin? Huh?
Damn.
Just a drop or two of heroin. Huh?
Just a drop or two, right? So you come back like, can you tattoo me again?
Oh man.
Yeah, sure, right. I want the same ink though. It's gotta be
No,
that one.
they won't know what the ink is. They'll have no idea.
They just
Oh,
think
they
it's a
just know that when they
tattoo.
when you get tattooed, when they get tattooed by you,
They get off.
it's euphoric.
Right? Damn. Life hack, right?
That's crazy.
Then maybe we shouldn't have said this live.
So yesterday, me and Noah. You want to tell a story?
Well, no, I was just telling him that my popo, that he's taking a trip somewhere to, I think Rhode Island. I'm 99% sure. And I guess, I mean, I don't know. I swear he's flown before, but I guess like just recently, he's like super, I don't know, just like with the airports and the people. I guess he's not like comfortable with it or
TSA and
all that. So he
Cavity searches.
Oh, I think that's what it's called. He chartered the plane. So like he rented out the whole plane.
What?
because it's where he's going is too far to drive to.
So he has to fly.
He has to fly.
but he doesn't want to deal with people, so he rented out the whole plane. What the? How much
Right?
does that
What
cost?
a beast, right?
This guy's
I'm
living
like,
life
fuck
right.
yeah, man.
We should do that.
Fuck all the riffraff and all that shit flying with you, right? No crying babies,
Right?
no
I'm
fucking...
doing cartwheels down the fucking aisle. Damn, that's fucking awesome.
Nobody taking off their shoes, no...
Damn,
Except me
The next episode of Toad House is gonna be on that charter.
on a chartered flight.
Yeah, I'm like, man, can we just fly with you? You got the whole plane, it's already bought.
Yeah, because that's what my mom was telling me. She was like, if you want to go, he said that.
There's like...
There's like
80
48 seats open. Damn.
Even if it's just for the flight to get a free drink and come back.
Right? Like I want to be on a plane that's just for the experience. Damn, just for the story, huh?
Right, making fun of everybody in line. Huh? Are you guys on your own chartered plane?
Oh, you guys are all in line? That sucks.
You guys are all flying together with random people.
Gutierrez party of one, right here, man. Me and my
now-
son, right here.
We're now boarding A1. Right.
Just me and all my cats partying in first class. What's for lunch? Oh, the salmon. Oh yeah, I'll take 11 of them.
Take all 56.
I'm gonna shit in that bathroom, pee in that bathroom.
And I'm gonna jack off in that seat and then take it to this seat and finish off. Oh, that sounds great.
But yeah, it is a beast mode move.
That's what I thought. I'm like, wow, man, that guy just got cooler in my book.
That's hard. I mean, even on that one, it's just you. Somehow you get kicked out of the plane. What?
That guy's not
Isn't this
real.
America? Isn't this America?
That guy's not real.
That guy's not real.
I don't know about you all, but that guy's... What was up with that one, huh? They ever explained that one? Have you seen it?
I don't think so.
No, you haven't seen
That
that
guy's
one?
not real?
Some
Are you
girls on a
serious?
plane.
That one was huge.
I think I know which one you're talking about, but I never saw it. Was it like a blonde lady or something?
Yeah.
I saw like the thumbnails and the memes, but I never actually saw the video.
Where are you living, man? Under
Yeah,
a
in the
rock or
video.
what?
I'm too busy chartering planes, man. I don't have time for these things.
Oh, now that you're a dad, huh?
I have dad responsibilities.
I saw a bunch of random people on a plane and I was like disgusted. Next.
Ugh, my son can't sit next to this trash. Kidding me?
Right? You think you walk up and if you don't like a stewardess, you know what? You're out of here. I'm not paying for you. Get the fuck off.
All right, well, I could just get my refund. All right, Evelyn, get the fuck off the plane. Do you think that the pilot still does the folks, where I'm gonna be your pilot
He
today?
does folk.
Folk.
And you could probably yell, shut the fuck up and get this thing moving.
Hurry
Right?
your ass up, fag.
Jack off.
Jack
Hey,
off.
jack off. Aren't you a kid?
Can I just
be
be there with my
farting the
balls
whole
out? What? I paid for this plane, didn't I?
You can finally eat your can of sardines on the plane, right?
Oh, my durian. My strumming, pull it out. And,
Grouper.
you guys want some? It's real good.
They can't get the smell out of that plane for the next 2 months.
Oh, the stains out of the back of the seats.
Yeah, sometimes there's...
And all the brochures.
Sometimes flying's pretty. Or for the most part, it's pretty...
I fucking hate flying. It sucks. I've never enjoyed it. Especially the last time we flew, it was rough.
And that's so funny, like, I mean, it's not that I've been flying, like, crazy, but like, this past year, I maybe, like, flown, like, 2 or 3 times, maybe. And that
my-
time was, like,
The worst time.
the worst, like, horrible.
That was my second time flying. Well, like I flew somewhere and then back. So I guess 2. So that was my third and fourth time flying. And yeah, like even the first time and second time I went, I didn't like it. But this one was bumpy. Like I don't know how plane flights usually
Like I've
are.
never had one like that. Like that bad. Like starting off. Like I've had them like in the air where they kind of get all.
That one, like starting off and landing was bad.
Yeah, like it was like
both times
surprisingly.
It was like,
You think it was like
Oh,
a unity
fuck.
consciousness?
Right?
you're
Yeah,
on
you
the-
brought all that bad.
Very-
I mean, Chris brought it all. We were all nervous. Brought all this bad juju.
Talking about bombs.
Oh man.
Part 2 in a couple weeks.
Let's see if I don't get cavity searched at the airport. What if I'm like on a secret list? I'm like, this guy giving me a hard time.
Man, you guys should. You guys gonna make an episode out there?
That'd be cool.
You should.
There's gonna be a lot of dice thrown. A lot of dice will be flying.
A lot of dice will be flying.
A lot of coffee will be drank, and a lot of
Coffee.
smoke to be smoked. Right?
Damn.
And yeah, I still have unfinished business with these little plastic horses. Like,
Oh yeah, that would be fun. The horses.
I'm
Yeah.
ready. They took my soul last time, but not
Yeah, it's a way to pass time pretty cheap, right? $20 will last you some races.
Oh, it's fun. And they got the
Piggies.
best of me last time. You were doing good. You like doubled your money. I was like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, man, fuck. The first day I lost a lot of craps, and then slowly won it back like $20, $40 at a time.
Can't believe no one ever played the piggies.
I'm playing for you this time now.
Did you know when you go to a machine and if somebody left 10 cents on it, $5 or whatever, it's illegal to take it?
What are you supposed to do?
You're supposed to leave it there, and all that money gets donated to Las Vegas, and last year they made
Ah,
$20
fuck
million
you.
on it.
Get the fuck out of here.
No way.
Yeah, they made $20 million.
The money that people just leave in there?
Yeah, because
Like all the cents
and
and
I've done it. I
dollars.
was playing craps at an electronic machine over here, and I left like 60 cents. And I'm like, well, you know what? I can cash that out and go cash in 60 cents, and it was
That's how they
small
get
enough.
You.
Yeah,
that's not worth it. But
Yeah, and it's-
$20 million later.
yeah,
right?
exactly.
Damn.
So now I'm thinking, if you live there and you just go around and collect all of that,
You can live
would
off
you
that.
make
Oh, I'm sure there
at least $1 million?
At least $1 million.
You would, right? If you had
Probably
a team.
catch you, huh? Like at some point, like, hey, yeah, you're fucking going around taking.
Yeah, within an hour, that he would already be in handcuffs.
You already have your hand being hit with a hammer. In the
No, how
back
about
of
if
the
you
room.
just sat down, put in $20, and then just cashed out $20.06 or whatever you made?
You could cash in 20 and just cash it out.
Yeah,
You don't
because if you
have
put
to
$20 in, it's just gonna it'll add your 20 to whatever left in there.
And then you can put cash. It'll give you like chips or like a receipt or what is
Yeah,
it?
they print you little receipts.
All these receipts are like 20 and 60 cents, 20 and 40 cents.
Right, they're gonna catch like this motherfucker.
No,
really-
because then you just go to another machine and put it in, and the machine gives you the money.
you can put in your little receipt.
Yeah, you put your receipt in, and then it sends you the
Damn,
cash.
so you're just
He's
adding
walking
it up.
around like this huge bag, like
117 receipts.
or just all these coins. Because he keeps getting the 20 back, but all these coins.
No, that's why you have coins in your pocket. So there's 20 cents in there. You put $5.80, and then you cash out $66.
Damn, you're living in 2029.
And then to throw them off is you need your X-ray goggles on. So if security does come, you could do the nice.
And they let you go. Oh, thanks, man. That guy's cool.
He saw my little dick and he didn't call me out.
He said nice. I got a date tonight now.
No, but yeah, that's a lot of money that's left out there.
That's crazy.
And I've seen it. Sometimes I'll see a machine that, it's like 11 cents. It's a lot of sloppy, drunk people. Enough for them to make $20 million?
20 million. That's a lot.
Fuck. That's the scam. You have a team of like 6 guys just all day going to every casino.
Like, one in each casino, just hitting up and seeing, looking what they could find, and at the end, you have like 100, 120 bucks.
Man, I used to do that at Peter Piper. I would go and hit all the
the coin.
the little eject button.
Yeah, exactly. My sister used to do that. We'd walk in there and she'd go, and yeah, she'd always end up with like, oh yeah, you always find like $1. Yeah, kids and drunks are like the same thing, right? They're just throwing in coins, not knowing. It's funny how casinos and like Peter Piper or like the arcades are like the same thing.
Yeah, they really are.
Yeah, you're getting tickets in one and the other, and you're getting money.
About when you get free Dr. Pepper refills and the other it's free cocktails all night.
Massage.
Massage.
Remember that other guy left $1,000 on the craps table?
Did he?
Yeah, and he just took off running. Remember?
Was that Dr. Putz?
No, it wasn't. No, there's like another family. They were playing the crapless craps.
Oh, I don't remember the
And
crapless
yeah, you know,
ones.
they were having a lot of fun and loud. And then when they all left, you know, they were all leaving at different times. And this guy, he takes off. And then the dealer's like, oh man, he left his money. And it was $1,000.
$1,000?
And what did they do? They just kept it?
I told him, oh, I'll take it. I'll take it to him.
And they're like,
Oh, I actually know him. I'm part of the family.
all right, sir. You almost had us, sir. Rats.
If it wasn't for you meddling kids.
No, and like later on, the guy walked by and then they stopped him. Like, there he is. And they got him. Like, hey, here's your money.
Oh shit! It's right.
I'll put it on the field.
$1,000.
$1,000. Just left it there.
So that's like 11 cents to him. Like,
That's
give
like
a
it's-
fuck. Damn, that's fucking brutal.
Right?
Was he drunk?
Sounds
He was
drunk.
loud. Loud and flamboyant, I would say.
Damn.
In other words, drunk, loud and flamboyant. Sounds like a cool dude.
Yeah, but it was fun. It's a lot of smoking, a lot of weed smoking,
No, I can't wait for the next one.
morning coffee. That's
Man.
the best feeling. Being high and then on a caffeine high.
And then on a craps high. Man, the food was good. Like,
Yeah, I did like that. I mean, I couldn't gamble, so I don't. And I'm not 21, so I couldn't smoke either.
I was gonna message you that night, but I felt I was like, Noah's already
You should have.
balls deep in his hotel room. No, yeah, I went to go get like 3 a.m. pizza, and man, like I don't know why it just hit so good. Like it was like the most delicious. I almost cried. Like it's beautiful.
Man,
And then I played craps after that.
that last night I got like a. Man, was it like a pina colada or something drink? Oh, it was so good. It was Haagen-Dazs.
Nice.
They had like one. Oh, it was so fun.
Pineapple's good.
Really wanted a slushie though, and never got my.
I
slushie.
know. We never had a chance. We never like win at the same time or.
Yeah, this guy right here.
Yeah, the slushies did look. I didn't get one either.
Would have probably got a brain freeze.
He looked good.
Man, when my girlfriend and I went to the sugar store, man, like it was like the saddest little like selection. Like it was the sugar store, you know. Like I thought like it was gonna be like the whole.
Where's this?
It was in one of the hotels that we were walking down the strip.
Sugar store? What is that?
It's like
Like a brand or like sugar, like candy?
yeah, like candy. It's
Oh.
called sugar. I think it's with all the ducks now. Have you seen that? You know what I'm talking about?
I don't.
And yeah, they'll make like those huge like drinks where it's like a fish bowl and then like there's like
Weed.
candy and it's all alcoholic.
Oh shit.
And yeah, I thought they would have like a huge selection of candy. And then it was like the little saddest thing, but my girlfriend really wanted to go. So then she's like, oh, I'll just get like, you know, she maybe got like 20 pieces of candy and then she put it on the scale and the lady was like, okay, that'll be $15.90. And I was like, holy shit. And then she was like, oh, and she just paid for it. I was like,
That lady's like, because
Fuck, that's a lot.
oh yeah, there was like literally like 20
Almost
pieces of
$1 a candy, like
Yeah, it
the
was
little
crazy.
candies.
Yeah, she must have got like, and it was like one of the assortments, you know, like where they just like weigh it. So there was like the shark fucking gummies, and it was like sad, like there was nothing in there.
She's too
And I
old.
even asked her, I was like, "Are you sure?" And she was like, "Yeah, like it's cool. I wanted this." And then after, she got the, what did she get? Like the dried mango ones or the peach rings. They had the peach rings, and then she got them. Dude, they were so hard, and then it was just more defeating. Like, oh.
And you break your tooth. Now you have to go get a
Oh.
dentist work for.
Dental work. Let me guess, you went to the sugar store.
Man, that place was a scam.
So if you got a handful of Skittles, that's like $10 right there. You just throw in your.
I just went and started like grabbing handfuls of
Yeah, me and Christian wanted water, and we went to go get water, and the ladies at the Hershey store, we got 2 waters, and there was no prices, and the lady's like, "Oh, I wouldn't buy that here. That's like $6 each." At least she warned us.
That's $6 each. Water. Like,
For bottled water.
Yeah, that was cool though. Right next to our hotel was that Target and Walgreens.
oh man, that Walgreens saved the day. It was way cheaper than having to buy all this bullshit.
They even had a Starbucks in there, and all the Starbucks were packed everywhere, except that one, because I guess people are in the casino.
Oh man, and that one was probably like cheaper. Like,
Probably.
right, not even packed. They have everything.
Remember the coffee shop we went to, and at the pizza place we walk in, and these guys.
Noah's all excited to go in, and then they just have coffee, tea, and he's
Well, I
like,
said I wanted.
"Ugh."
I said I wanted Starbucks.
Where's the cold Java
It was
frat
these
macchiatos?
guys.
I would have
with
drank
cinnamon?
it.
It was you.
No, I would have drank it.
Because I said I want Starbucks, and then you guys. It's because they saw the little tea sets, like the decoration, and they're like, "Oh, they have good coffee here, good coffee." And then they go look, and it just says hot latte, and then, right, it said something else.
Hot
And
tea.
then it was just like,
How do you order this or what? Like, what the hell is that? Like,
Isn't this a coffee place? So what the fuck is a hot latte? Where the fuck is the macchiatos? The frappuccinos?
"Fine, I'll take a venti hot latte."
With the cold foam?
The cold-
and the caramel sprinkles.
Yeah, after that, you guys came out all disappointed and we went to Starbucks. The Starbucks line was all long.
And everybody's like, "Did you see that other place?"
Can you believe that shit? They call themselves a coffee place?
They probably didn't even open until they saw all the shit, all the money Starbucks was making.
Fucking rip-off artists, fucking hacks. Good thing we got real coffee places like Starbucks around.
There's a whole lot of hemorrhoid talk today.
Learned what a hemorrhoid was today.
Yeah, I never thought I'd spend most of my day talking about another man's butthole. But
Much less having him go to the restroom and put some sugar on it.
I never thought I'd hear a man say, "Oh, that sugar on my butthole feels a lot. Feels really good." And I'm glad I did that.
Was that the remedy or what?
Supposedly.
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 Anthony.
Oh, fucking Noah. And I knew it.
That was
Oh,
a-
yeah, I felt so bad.
Because
We should talk about it and then send it to him, and we'd be like,
Okay.
"We're so sorry."
you said it like, "Yeah, so how's everything been going, Anthony?" And like,
No. Well, first, when he left with you, behind you, I said, "Later, Aaron."
Okay, so he's tattooing me, and then it's a
On your
guy
knee
from
bone.
our jujitsu, and then he's known him for a while. I only know him through the jujitsu.
damn, so you guys are acquaintances and he's still...
And right, you're piercing him, and then they were walking out while I was getting tattooed, and he said, "Later, Aaron," and he didn't say anything, right? Like I swear he
Swear
didn't
he-
even look.
Yeah, I swear. Yeah, I don't know.
And then that's
I think he was looking at your butt the whole time.
I mean, can you blame him?
But then I did tell my dad, I was like, "Isn't his name Anthony?" And so he was like, "Fuck, it is, huh?" Right?
No, I'm
Aaron?"
like, "No, it's Aaron." But then you're like, "No, because he has ants on his leg for Anthony." And I was like, "Ants? Oh, maybe." Because I know he has ants on his leg.
Damn, maybe it is Anthony.
So, yeah, he made me second guess myself.
Yeah, so I'm up here, like, I guess ringing him up and everything, and then you from back here, you're like, "So how's everything been going, Anthony?" And he like, I could see him kind of like, are they talking to me? And he kind of ignores it and keeps going. And then later on, so how's it going, Anthony?
Sorry, I called you Aaron earlier, Anthony.
And so he turns around and he walks up and starts talking to you. But it's funny because you didn't just keep talking to him. You kept being like, oh, that's really cool, Anthony. Nice, Anthony. Yeah, well, it's good to see you again, Anthony. Yeah, good to see you again. Go to the gym, Anthony.
You have the coolest name, Anthony.
And yeah, Xander
And he's
came.
leaving like, all right, see you later, Anthony.
Hope you never come back here again, Anthony.
Aw.
And I walked to the back. I think his name was Aaron.
He's like, I knew it.
I
man.
fucking
felt
told you.
Who, Anthony?
No, it's Anthony.
You thought his name was Aaron?
He even says that on his release form.
Fuck.
Well, scratch it out and put Anthony.
He must have gotten confused with his own name. No, it's Anthony. Man, you immediately looked at Noah like, I fucking told you.
Man, I felt so bad. Like straight to his face. I feel
Shit.
horrible.
He looked kind of offended a little bit too. Like,
Oh yeah, exactly, man. Fuck. Especially.
it's like he kept saying, like he kept rubbing it in his face, so like he knew, like these guys are just trying to make me feel bad. Like,
Later, pal.
right, we were like, you should have just been like, all right, see you later, Big A. Amen. Yeah, what's up?
Hey, bro.
Tony.
Is that Tony? Tony. Oh, fuck. See you later, Antonio.
Hey, Antonio. No, yeah. I felt so bad.
Oh, fuck. All right, see you later, Big A. It's Aaron with an E. Fuck.
I was looking for him on Instagram. And apologize, but
And he blocked you.
I don't have anybody under the name Anthony.
I had no following on Anthony.
So Anthony, if you're listening to this, sorry. Man.
Sorry, Tony. No, man, you're always welcome back. Oh, he's gonna come in and have an appointment with Renee. What was your name? Aaron? No, you went here by the name Aaron, man. He's already booked today. Some guy named Tony.
His best friend Anthony.
Oh, fuck.
But yeah, I mean, I guess I've never, like, at jujitsu, like, hey, what's your name? Oh, nice to meet you. But, like, he was there and I just kind of, like, you know, just started talking to him. And then I swear I heard him be called Anthony. And then I swear I was like, oh, like, he has ants on his leg. Like, ants, Anthony. But yeah, I never, like, introduced myself. So this whole time I thought his name was Anthony. And he's not there the most, you know?
Is that why you call that one guy jiu-jitsu tribal armband? Right?
Yo, Tab.
He does have a tribal armband. That must be his name, right? What's up, Armando?
That's clearly how it works, right?
Man, and I honestly swear I've called him Anthony at jujitsu.
Fuck, dude. Anthony. Oh, man. That poor guy. Just came and got disrespected to his face for 30 minutes straight.
And he didn't correct it, right?
Yeah, I wish you would have. I mean, it would have made me.
It's Aaron. Good one, Anthony. I'm not gonna call you that silly. Yeah, and I'm Robert. Good one.
Damn, yesterday we were at an Airbnb and my grandpa called him Robert.
Called you Robert?
Yeah.
Like, is he like losing his mind, or he just thought you were Robert?
No, I think he was just like, with the Robert.
He always does that, and then he'll correct himself, and then he'll call me my other brother's name.
My sister. He'll call me my sister's name.
Damn.
But the whole time he knows he's wrong, and he just keeps trying to correct himself.
It ring froze?
Like he knows something's wrong, but he just can't quite. Fuck. Yeah, I'm bad with names. Like when I first meet you, I'm bad with names. Like I remember one time, I went up when I first started working here. I went up to Brave and I was like, "Yeah, there's a walk-in. There's an appointment. He said he's looking for Marcus. Do we have a Marcus here?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'm Marcus." And I was like, "Oh, he's here." Like,
Sure, Anthony.
good one, Anthony. Yeah, because he had introduced himself as a Brave, so I didn't know his name. And I was like, "Yeah, there's someone here asking for a Marcus. Like, do we have?"
Damn. Your name's Brave?
That's so cool. Hey, Anthony, get your ass over here.
You know, I mean, why is it when you meet somebody, most people do not pay attention when they say your name, right? Like, hey, my name is this. Oh, my name is this. Like, most people do not.
I guess mainly just like the nerves of meeting someone new, I guess, or I don't know.
And then, yeah, I think it's just like you meet so many people. Maybe it's if it's someone like insignificant, like
Oh, I'm
Like-
sorry, you're insignificant, so I'm just going to ignore what you're about to say.
No, but I'm saying like you start a new job. Like, okay, obviously you're gonna learn these people's names, but like I'm saying,
And
like
if
a
not,
waiter.
I'll just call you
Anthony. No, they're all Anthony to me.
Okay,
Chick next to you, hey, Anthony.
It'll be right one day, right? If you just stick to the same name, it's gotta be
Eventually,
right.
you got. Right? Oh, you remember my name? Yeah, of course, man.
Do I know you? No, yeah.
I mean, because so many people are, because that's one thing I've always tried to, like I've even told that to know, like every time you meet somebody, like really try and remember their name because people don't, and then it's even more awkward.
When you're calling them Anthony, a couple
You're
of
calling
months
them
later.
Anthony for that next 2 years.
Yeah, like at restaurants, right? You always be like, "Thank you, Xander. Thank you."
Damn, your waitress.
Yeah, for sure.
Thanks, Anthony. Damn.
Thank you, Fitzgerald.
Because there'll be times where somebody comes in and they're like, "Hi, so and so referred me to you," and I'm like, "Hi, I'm Renee," and then they'll tell me their name. We talk for about 10 minutes. We set up the appointment, and then when I'm about to write their name, I'm like, "Oh, what's your name again?" Like, obviously I wasn't paying attention, so now I always make it a point to just try and remember it.
Yeah, for sure.
If you don't, you could always do like, "How do you spell your name?"
Yeah, right. How do you spell it?
Is it with a A or is it with a Z?
Like it's Bob, B-O.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
There's no. I thought it was two O's.
I thought it was BAWB. Making sure.
That was B-O-O-B.
BOBB.
Two B's?
But yeah, I mean, yeah, just most people don't do that. I mean, and it's, yeah, maybe you're nervous, or yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's a lot going on in your head, or
Yeah, I'm bad with names. I'm bad with birthdays. Like, I never remember anyone's birthday.
yeah, I've never made that a point.
Like, I always forget everybody's, and I miss it. I'm like, oh shit, it was their birthday. I didn't get them anything. And yeah, the only one I know is my best friend is 9/11. My mom is July 4th. I think that's about it.
Nice.
And it's because it's something. Like, that's,
Yeah.
that's how I remember it.
Yeah, I'm bad with birthdays too.
I remember my exes would purposely not remind me to see if I remembered, and I didn't fucking remember. And anything special about today? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to the gym later. And they get all pissed, and I'm like, why are they so pissed? Oh, it's their fucking birthday. Oh.
Sorry, Anthony.
Why does it say to Anthony?
And you forgot my name.
No, it's a joke. It is like Anthony.
And if you can't remember them, that's when those words like sport, champ.
Oh man,
Chief.
I wanted to
Chief, right?
I wanted to tell you about this one. So you know how I got that new job? I mean, so I had that meeting, and then he said that they were trying to open up on the 8th of this month, and that the week after we're supposed to start training, and that was like 2 weeks ago, and we didn't do any training. You know, so I was just, and you know, he doesn't update us or anything. And then yesterday he texts like, hey, like we're having a mandatory training on Wednesday at 5 or something like that. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And I said, are you still planning on opening on the 8th? And he said, we'll talk about that on Wednesday, big fella.
Right, he put him in his place quick, right?
Damn, big fella. He had to make himself feel like something. Like, calm down, big fella. Like, big fella. Damn, right. That one.
And I told no, he should have came back with the thanks, chief. Right?
You're just a little guy.
Still a little man.
Thanks, little man.
Big fella.
Big fella.
Like,
A chief.
fuck.
That's a good one. Boss.
Oh,
Right?
thanks, boss.
Okay, chief. Whatever you say, chief, right? Something like that.
Champ.
What do you say, sport?
Sport.
Big fella.
Right, that's the best one. Big fella.
Right.
I've never heard that one before.
That reminds you, like, if you're coming down for Christmas and you're, 6 years old in your little pajamas, like, ready to
This
open
big
your
fella.
ready to open your gifts, big fella.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, this one's delivered to Anthony. Go ahead, big fella. Open it.
This one's from Santa Claus.
Sure you can open that by yourself, big fella?
Like, if Noah would have been there, he would have gave him the. You should go.
Man, when I read it, I was like, no fucking way. This guy just fucking called me big fella.
So the next move is on Wednesday. You go in wearing a shirt that says
The biggest fella in town.
With 2 thumbs like that.
Oh, fuck.
Big fella shirt and x-ray goggles.
Oh, fuck.
You should. I'd go in wearing big fella.
You should. Okay, I have time. That'd be awesome.
Hey,
Like,
chief.
Got this uniform at the Kids Gap.
What do you think? Looking good, big fella.
I even tied my own shoes.
I wipe my own ass. Oh, fuck. Oh, right. That whole training, you should just call him Daddy-O. You got it, Daddy-O.
Even last time he said he had a meeting and the guy wanted to give everybody shots, and then I was like, oh, I'm underage.
Why is that so funny?
Here's a glass of Sprite, bitch.
He's a glass of skim milk, a big fella.
Of orange juice.
Here you go, sport. It's the Fresca. Oh shit! I'm underage. Papa said I can't have any yet.
Hey, to be fair, I didn't say I was
Oh, my
underage.
stomach hurts.
He just said, what did he say?
And how old are you, big fella?
No, but
Let's
he
see how
said
fast it takes you to run to the wall and back.
no, but he said something like he said like, hey, let's take shots, everyone, except those that are underage. And then he looked at me, and then he what did he say? He's like, are you? He said, "You could take one, just don't tell your mommy."
Just don't tell your memo. Oh,
Like, oh,
fuck.
fuck you. I would've, yeah, fuck that guy.
Oh, fuck. Oh, man, that's fucking hilarious.
Right? That's funny. Man, like, it's almost something like out of, like, Sunny in Philadelphia. Like, it's just so random. Like,
That's why Wednesday you go with your jujitsu medal.
Damn, who's the big fella now? Adult division.
adult big fella.
Next time you take your own milk. Fuck that. Don't let them belittle you like that, Noah.
My own shot.
Give me a shot. He drinks it in.
Oh, why is it so spicy? Oh.
I think it's bad.
It doesn't
Check
taste
the
right.
expiration on that.
He's all drunk.
Yeah, remember when I was training at the MMA gym, I was rolling with some guy. It was a bunch of us, and then in the middle of it, like the coach just stopped the class and like pulled me out. He dragged me out, and he was like, "Our children's class isn't until 5, don't you know? Like, this is the adult class." And then he saw my tattoo, and he was like, "How old are you?" And I was
Who
like,
tattooed you, little kid?
"Who did this to you, big fella?" And I was like, "I'm like 26." And he's like, "Oh shit, I thought you were. Get back in there, go!" And he just kicked me back in.
Did a little. Get in there.
Get in there, chap.
Sport, get in. Yeah, he thought I was a kid. I was like, "No, I'm a grown man." Like, what the fuck? Yeah, but I remember he saw my tattoo and he was like, "How old are you?" 26. What the fuck?
He's like, I got hair on my balls.
You want to see? You want to see? I take my milk shots with pride. God damn it. Yeah, it's funny. I get mistaken for a kid sometimes or for a female. That's happened quite a bit too.
I know you told me you got from the front, right?
From the front. From the front. And we're in Verdoso. Some girl came up to me because I was drinking something watching Bonner play. She came up like right here. Excuse
Hey,
me.
princess.
Hey, big lady.
Hey, little lady.
Little lady.
Are you lost, little lady?
What's a fine little lady like you doing around these parts? No, she came up to me because you can't have alcohol on the floor there. So I had like a Dr. Pepper. And she came up to me like right here in front of me. And she was like, "Hey, Mace, I'm sorry to bother you. How did you get your drink out here?" And I was like, "Oh, it's a Dr. Pepper." And she was like, "Oh, thanks." And then she just left. And I was like, "What the fuck?" Take it as a compliment. Looking good. Yeah, I guess I could see from the back, but from the front, like straight to my face.
Oh,
like, "Hey,
definitely
man."
from the back.
Damn, we should start taking like pictures of girls from the back and then putting it side by side, like Xander or female. Oh shit. That's the next segment. Is that Xander or is that a girl at the
Oh
grocery
man, that's
store?
the game right there.
You used to get that when you were young?
Oh, all the time.
Yeah, there's no way around that. If you're a little boy with long hair,
Yeah, it's exactly.
man, even I did it the other day at the jiu-jitsu tournament. We were
Called a
selling
little boy or girl?
Yeah, some little boy came up, long hair, and then he was wearing like a purple rash guard. Like he was dressed like in like purple, pinks, and blues. And it's a little boy, so there's no facial hair, nothing, just long hair. And
No bulge. And what'd you tell him? Like, "Hey, little girl."
Yeah, I forgot. What I. But yeah, I think I said she or I said something like that. And I just saw his face get all like that. And it's that same face he used to make.
Oh. Yeah, now I just take it. I used to be like, oh man, like.
Man, well, I
Yeah.
think that's when I talked about that story of me getting hit on, right? The last episode.
Oh, that's right. The dude was into you for like a semester.
The whole fucking high school career.
Should have dated him.
Should have. Yeah, he was always an option.
Oh, that's funny.
The lost episode.
It's out there.
It's out there, huh? Just waiting to be found.
It's got the secret big feet recordings and the UFO body video. That has Biden taking his mask off to reveal his reptilian self.
Hemorrhoids.
Hemorrhoids.
Next week we'll know the best remedy for hemorrhoids.
Well, yeah, but we're gonna find out one way or another.
I have my money on apple cider vinegar.
Really? That sounds like it would burn.
Sounds like it would, but yeah, I think it would make the
Once
hemorrhoid
the burn goes away, it like burns
Kill
it
it.
off.
or make it go back inside him.
Ah. So far, it's sugar.
So far, it's sugar.
That's so fucking random.
Aloe vera,
Aloe vera.
Did the Bactine work?
Bactine. No, surprisingly, it didn't. Bactine, sugar donut, right?
Powdered sugar.
donut.
Powdered.
I have my money on like those little things you use to freeze the warts off. Just freeze a little hemorrhoid off.
A rubber band.
A rubber band. That's nuts.
I still wanted him to let me poke it with a piercing needle. See if it drains. Squeeze it.
Like my thing is when he said rubber band, I don't know if you tie it with the rubber band or you just get the rubber band.
Every hit it goes down a little by little.
You have to make one of those rubber band guns with your hand and then shoot it.
Yeah, till it goes inside him. Like it's peeking out.
I'm gonna teach you who's boss.
Get back in there.
Who's the big fella now? Maybe you put like butter and mustard, like a burn. Make the blister go down.
Interested to see how aloe vera does. Cause man, I've gotten a couple burns in the last couple of months, and putting aloe vera on it like is amazing. Like
Yeah.
like
I've never put aloe vera on a burn.
it's crazy how it takes it away and it stopped like.
Aloe vera on blue waffle.
Oh man.
Those miracles. Yeah, burns suck. Like no matter what you do to it, like it's just like a lingering pain that won't go away. Like it's like deeper than your skin. Like it's like
It is right,
it's
but
like
aloe vera
in there,
stops
like-
that.
Yeah. I've never used aloe vera, so I can't say it for sure.
Yeah, we'll burn you right now. We'll try.
We'll try. Yeah, I'm down. We'll brand that dick I've always wanted on.
Yeah, I'm just so amazed at how can they sell anything on the stores if the only thing they should be selling is aloe vera.
Yeah, I seen like in the sunscreen now they'll have like a big green jug of like aloe vera stuff, and I've always wanted to get
Man,
some.
it works for sunburns too.
Yeah, for sunburns. That's what I've heard. Because I remember, going to like Warped Tour and festivals like that, I'd come back all sunburned and I didn't know what to do. And they were saying, yeah, go to the store, and then the sunscreen now they have aloe vera, like a big green, just slather it on you, and it makes a big difference. I've never done it. It's I could see it in the butthole, and doing wonders.
It's slimy.
Because I grow a lot of it and it grows pretty wild. Like I have it in pots and it just like
Just spreads.
it spreads.
Oh, that's cool.
And during COVID, I thought to myself like, man, what happens if just I don't know, just thinking about like if
The world ends.
the world ends, at least I can eat some aloe vera. But I learned how to eat
treat
it.
your hemorrhoids.
If,
'Cause you can eat it.
if lasers hit the house, I have something to repair everything with.
How do you eat it?
You just skin it. You take off the green plant layer, and then under that's like a yellow layer, like a clear yellow. And you take off that, and then all you're left with is the clear part.
Yeah, like that jelly type stuff almost.
Yeah, as long as there's no yellow on it, because the yellow parts are very bitter. As long as you shave all that off, the other stuff doesn't taste like anything.
And it has like health benefits, I guess.
Yeah.
So how would you eat it? Like you put it like on toast, or like you throw it in a drink, or
Yeah, like you could blend it. Because, yeah, it's slimy.
Like the end of the world. Like, fuck, I need some some toast to throw this avocado.
I don't have any toast, man.
Hey, Anthony.
How many toast? Hey, big fella.
Fuck, I got all these cookies but no milk. Fuck.
Like that Twilight Zone where like he has all the books, but his glasses break. No. You have all the aloe vera you want, but no toast. No.
That's Rocky's coach. Do you know that? Burgess Meredith.
Is it? No
Mickey.
way.
Yeah, it's Mickey.
In that episode?
Yeah.
Holy shit! I gotta rewatch it now.
Yeah.
I've seen it like so many times, but I never realized it.
Everybody's
Rocky
shitting
or
on
the-
him. Huh?
Rocky or the Twilight episode? Or the Twilight?
The Twilight Zone episode, the guy in the story is the guy that plays Rocky's coach.
But I was saying, you've seen what so much? Rocky or the other one?
Both
Oh.
Everybody's shitting on him, huh?
on
The old man,
like the actor or like in the character.
the character.
Oh, he sucks. He's an asshole.
He's the one that sucks?
Well, he's a dick. Like he doesn't give a shit about Rocky at all.
No,
And
no,
then all
no.
of a sudden,
In
like-
the Twilight Zone.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, remember everybody's shitting on him and everybody's giving him he has such a bad day. But then what happens? Well, what saves him?
Man, I don't remember. I just remember all of a sudden he's like the last person on Earth, right?
Yeah, he's in
But he has like the
Oh, I
library
think I
to
remember
himself.
that one.
Yeah, like he's having a rough day and just everywhere he goes, nobody has respect for him. He's late for work. They talk down. They're like, "Hey, big fella." And then he's trapped or he puts himself like in a freezer or he does something. And then like a nuclear bomb or atomic bomb goes off.
Oh, and then he comes out all safe. Right?
And everybody's dead except him, but then he realizes like, "Oh yeah, like I can just read all my books now." Does he work in a library?
I don't know if he works it, but yeah, he goes to the library and he's like, "Oh, this like I can read for the rest of my life. I'm so
'Cause
happy."
that's all he wants to do is just read, but then he's always, he has to work and he's doing everything for everybody else.
And then when he's about to like start reading, he like looks down and his glasses fall and they break on the floor. And now he can't read anything and he's like, "No, no." It's like you're just go to the glasses store. Like no one's there. You can just take them.
Killed all the people
They have all
and
the
glasses.
lenses. Like just get some.
They even show it from his perspective, and it's like all fucking blurry.
Yeah, 'cause he looks through them and it's all blurry. You can't see through like without them. Like it's all bad.
And they're all cracked. Huh?
Yeah, they're like broken beyond repair.
He's like right here reading the book, they fall and then 2,000 pieces.
No. Twilight Zone. Did you ever watch those?
I mean, I can't say I finished like the whole series, but I've seen a couple.
The black and white ones?
Mhm.
Yeah, because they rebooted it right later on. And, like, they tried to redo it with color, but they weren't as good as the original ones.
Yeah, the original ones. Are.
There's that one where, like, the little alien men land on the lady's house, and she's trying to fucking get rid of them and all this.
Fighting them in the kitchen. Huh?
And yeah, it's all this shit, all scary. And at the end, the twist is like they zoom into the spaceship, and it says like U.S. Marines.
Oh, is that the twist?
So like the little men are humans, and these are like these giant aliens or something.
And then they even, as they're leaving, they're like, because if they're aliens, what would they be? The giant girl was what the resident, or yeah, what'd you call the people that live there?
Like the indigenous people or whatever.
Yeah, or whatever she would be. 'Cause they're like saying that they're hostile.
Yeah, so they make it look like the little men are alien invaders, and these are people, but it's the other way around.
Oh, and then as they're leaving, they're like, "It's a hostile planet. Don't come back." Right. Yeah, there's some cool stories.
You ever watch the Creep Show ones? Those are some of my favorites too.
Was it a show or a movie? Because I remember seeing the movie.
I think they made a show recently about it, but the first 2 or 3 were movies, and they were like little anthologies of like Stephen King stories that, like little short stories. Some of
Kevin
them were
originally
really
had the Blob. Huh? Was it the Blob?
Yeah, there's and, like in the water. Yeah, there's one where it's like a group of teens like on a raft like in the middle of a lake, and there's like this weird black blob following them, and like it gets them and it starts swallowing them.
I think that turned into the movie The Blob. Have you seen The Blob?
I haven't seen it.
No? The old 80s movie?
I know which one, but yeah, I've never actually seen it.
That's cool.
There's even one where like some kind of meteorite lands, and it's like Stephen King on a farm, and he goes and like touches it and this and that, and he starts growing like this weird green fuzz, and it starts like just spreading all over, and he's trying to fight it, and at the end he's just there like taking it, and everything's all green and fuzzy and like
In the
spreading.
bathtub, huh? But even in that one, what I don't understand is how they make him, like, why they make him seem like he's like an imbecile. Huh?
Oh yeah, for sure, like some dumb farmer that's just some idiot.
Even his reaction and the way he's, like, super goofy.
Almost like Evil Dead style, huh? Like just over the top.
Have you seen the new Evil Dead?
I think it's really good.
Yeah.
You seen it?
No.
Yeah. What'd you
Yeah, that's
think?
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's worth a watch. I think it's really good. It's cool because they bring back like like there's a part where it always starts where like they either read the thing or they play a recording, and it's like them reading from the book, and that summons the evil or whatever. And when in the new one, when the kid plays it, you could hear a priest like reciting the words, and there's a man being like, "No, like don't say it, like you don't know what you're releasing." And it's Ash from the original
nice.
one. Like it's the actual actor. What's his name?
Yeah, Bruce Campbell.
Yes, Bruce
Oh,
Campbell.
so
Yeah.
that's him saying
So it's
that?
actually him. Like if it's like him from the past. He time travels through. So it's him being telling the priest like, "No, like you don't know what you're releasing." So he makes like a quick little cameo in there.
Nice.
Oh,
It's
damn.
cool.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, I didn't catch it the first time, but the second time I was like, "Oh shit!" Like, I looked it up. And yeah, it's Ash.
That's cool.
Somebody told me something cool happens in the new Transformers. Have you seen the new Transformers? They say it's really good. Like, I've heard that from a couple people.
Like a twist or something. Or?
Well, they say the movie's really good, and then they say the end has a really cool twist.
Shyamalan twist.
Shyamalan twist.
Man,
Yeah.
we saw Oppenheimer and holy shit.
And I've been wanting to see it. Is it worth it?
The food was good.
The food was good.
The food was good.
Yeah, because we ate at one of those food theaters. Like
Oh, okay.
It's all right, but it's long.
Kind of drag.
it's a lot of building.
It's just like, come on, I just want to see that bomb explode already. Hurry
Like
up.
they
Yeah,
could
it's
have
not even that good.
they could have started like maybe like a couple years in, right? Starts from the
The
beginning.
funniest part, and we started laughing out loud, is... Well, I mean, not that it's a spoiler, but... Yeah, it's not really a spoiler. I mean, the guy that plays Freddie Mercury?
Yeah.
So he comes out. Like, all kinds of big actors come out. And
And
sometimes
they
they
don't show 'em
just...
in the trailer. They're just like little.
Yeah, like, there's a lot of big actors, and sometimes they have, like, very small... Like, his role is he's just with one of the other scientists, like the guy... He's, like, the scientist's apprentice or, like, the assistant.
Yeah, something like that.
So you see him, and he's just in the background. But you recognize him because of the actor. And he comes out for, like, 10 seconds, and then they show him again, and he's there for 10 more seconds. And then at the very end, they're like, "Oh, we got all this information from..." Like, isn't he like an undercover? Like, they're like, "Oh, we had somebody undercover."
Well, you're just spoiling it. You just say the part.
He
No?
was the mole.
Yeah, but I mean, it's nothing important.
He was just backing.
Yeah, so when they're in court, they're like, "Oh, yeah, here's this guy that was undercover that got us information." Then they show it, and then it's him. And then I yell, "It's Freddie Mercury!"
No way, Freddie Mercury was the spy. Oh shit.
And I would wear a shirt. I'll make you that shirt.
If you make it, I'll wear it.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Big fella. Big fella coming through.
Don't talk to me. I'm big fella. You ever have any of those shirts? Like the reasons why I hate my sister. She comes in when I'm gaming and then like eats all my. Have you seen those? Like the Walmart. She eats all my pizza. Or something.
I've had a couple of shirts. I have one. I still have it. in my-
Reasons I love my gam gam.
Pizza rolls, gaming. I have one that my dad bought me like years ago. It doesn't even fit me anymore, but I still have it in the closet because it's so funny. And my mom got so mad when he bought it for me. I don't even know if I could repeat what it says.
Oh yeah, you have to repeat what it says.
It's in Spanish, but it says something like looking for a handicapped girlfriend. They bitch less and fuck more, or something.
What?
And my mom was like, I was like 12, and my mom was like, why the fuck did you buy him that shirt? It's funny, it's fucking hilarious.
What?
And I wore it to school and I got in trouble. I had to go home and change.
What?
But I still have the shirt.
Damn, that's funny.
You should wear it next week.
I should. It's gonna be like a crop top.
Or hand me down for a little junior.
Oh yeah, Cinderella Fitzgerald will get it one day once he grows into it.
There you go, big fella.
Champ, sport.
Damn, that's crazy. I mean, it's not crazy, but
Could be true. I don't know. I don't know. If you get to date a handicapped girl, as far as I know.
yeah, I always like those shirts, like those funny Walmart shirts that always had like, even like when there was like something stupid too, like
I hate Mondays.
Oh yeah, some of those too. Or like, I am a scientist, mean I do stuff, not sit at home, or just like stuff like.
I'd rather be at the beach or something like that.
FBI female body inspector or some shit.
No, you think Walmart has that one?
I don't know. I've seen that shirt though.
I've seen it. I don't think Walmart has that.
I swear that happened to me once here, where someone had that, and I was like, "Did you see that said FBI?" And they're like, "You didn't see it, or you didn't." I was like, "What?"
Was that guy really in the FBI?
He was like, "Come on, big fella."
My uncle has a bunch of he's really into horror, and he has a bunch of shirts where it's like Jason, Freddy, Michael Myers, and Texas Chainsaw, and they're playing poker, like a bunch of shit like that. Like
That's cool.
or they're in a boat like waving. And it's all the horror dudes, and those are kind of funny.
Yeah, that's something I've never been big into, but a lot of people are.
What, shirts?
Shirts. More of a tank top guy. I like the horror movies.
Yeah.
You what?
Horror movies? Like, we never really watched them. Or
Oh, I love horror movies. A lot of the older ones are cheesy.
like his little cousin. He's all into.
Yeah, like funny, like creepy pastas and all like the.
Like the way kids love Spider-Man and stuff. He loves Freddy Krueger and Jason.
Yeah. Sick.
And I've seen other kids like that. But I guess their parents kind of turned them onto it.
It's a creepy ass kid.
Yeah, I never got into them, but I do like a good one, like a good scary movie that like.
Yeah, I'm down for a good
Scares me.
scary movie, but yeah, I'm not into the characters. Or how about the Pope's Exorcist? Have you guys seen that one?
I haven't seen it. I've heard bad things about it, but I haven't seen it. I wanted to, but I never got a chance. Did you ever see the Terrifier movies?
I saw the first one.
I like those.
They're just gory,
Really gory. Yeah, I thought his character was cool. Like a silent clown.
I had never seen The Shining, and then I saw it maybe like a year ago, and oh, it was so good.
I haven't seen The Shining.
It's good.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
The first one. Really?
You didn't like
Oh,
it?
super good.
It's not boring.
It's good.
You thought it was boring? I've never seen it.
Oh, it's so good.
I've always wanted to. That's one of the ones where I tell people and they're like, "What? You haven't seen The Shining?"
And I saw it as a little kid and it was boring, but yeah, maybe I didn't get all the. They say there's so many subliminal things in that, and like, I think they say that's like Stanley Kubrick's masterpiece. Huh? Is it Stephen King or
Stephen King.
Stephen King,
but
yeah.
Directed by him or what?
by Kubrick, right?
Kubrick.
Oh, right, because that's who they tie into the moon landing.
Didn't Kubrick also do Clockwork Orange? I haven't seen that one either. I've seen
That one's
parts.
good.
I've seen parts of it, but
Yeah,
like
yeah, I've
I've
seen
never
that one.
just seen it like the full thing.
Yeah, that one's good.
Man, there's a lot of those, I guess, classic movies. I guess classics that I haven't seen.
Yeah, The Shining was like.
The Shining. I gotta see that one.
Did they remake it
cool.
or they made like a part 2, huh?
I don't know.
Like a couple years ago, what was it called? Doctor
Strange.
Strange.
I don't even know. I've never seen. I don't know if it's. I don't know who did this one either, but I've never seen One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest with Jack Nicholson.
Oh man, I need to finish it.
I've heard that one's really good too, and I've read like the plot, and it sounds great. It's like a mental hospital.
That's funny because I believe, because I think Danny DeVito comes out, and that's why in Always Sunny in Philadelphia, he's in the mental institute, and I wonder if that's tying
Like
into
a reference to that.
Yeah, a reference to that. Because I swear there's a Native American in it too.
Damn, yeah.
Yeah, I need to
never
watch.
seen
Yeah,
that.
it was really entertaining. But
Yeah, I've heard it's really long, but like really good. Yeah, I've just never had a chance. I don't know. Never sat down and put it on. And speaking of movies, like I brought it up today, but man, I need to finish it. Arrival the other day. Man, maybe I'm biased, but I think it's one of the greatest sci-fi movies ever made.
Which one,
It's-
Arrival?
Arrival? Have you ever seen it?
Which one's that?
Like a bunch of spaceships arrive on Earth. And they're kind of like floating above different major cities, like random cities around the world.
Mm-hmm.
And when the people go in, the aliens are like really weird looking. They almost look like hands with like arms like that. And they communicate non-verbal. So they release like a gas and they form the gas into pictures, and that's how they communicate. And so like the humans all the countries are like kind of divided and fighting with each other, and they're all trying to independently figure out what the aliens want. Oh man, I just think it's so good the way they show the aliens the language and what it all means in the end. And oh man, I think that's like a masterpiece.
Never seen it.
You should watch it. It's good.
Never will. No, just kidding.
It sounds good.
No, yeah. Where'd you watch it on?
I don't know.
It just came out on
Pirate
Netflix, I
Tube.
think.
did it.
Yeah,
On what?
Netflix.
I know it's on Pluto for free, but Pluto kind of works weird. And then yeah, I don't have Netflix, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, it just came out on Netflix.
On.
Hawkeye comes out.
Yeah, he's like the physicist. So they hire like for the physicist, they have like a military guy, and then they have a linguist, and they're like the team sent to go try to figure out what they want.
Get probed.
Get probed. Talk to the big fellas.
Alien movies, that's crazy, huh?
Yeah, I recently started. I didn't finish it, and I've never seen it before. But I started watching. Fuck, what is it called? It's like the biggest alien movie.
E.T.?
No, no.
Close Encounters?
What a-
Or the mashed potato scene? The music, right? Richard Dreyfuss.
No, okay, not that one. No,
Uh,
the one with the obelisks. Those black obelisks that appear, just like the apes. And then they have that robot Hal.
Lost in Space? Hell.
No, it's
Hey,
Remember, and then like they try to turn Hal off, but Hal like turns the oxygen off, and then
How's the robot?
Hal's the robot, like the artificial intelligence on the ship. It's like a little red light.
Talking about the Alien movie?
And and like at the beginning, it shows like early humans, like apes, and then like the obelisk from the aliens like lands, and then they start worshiping it, and then like that's when they get like the spark to like start creating tools and just start questioning.
I've seen that.
Fuck, what? It's not Close Encounters. It's something. It's one of the most famous ones. Like fuck.
Close Encounters of a Third Kind.
2001: A Space Odyssey.
2001
Is that what it's called? That one, I recently started watching it. Man, it's really good. It's fucking long.
Yeah, right.
I didn't finish it. But man, it's really cool how they show like the evolution of like the humans, like because they get that obelisk and I guess like they work and it gives them some kind of like intuition or I don't know what.
Testosterone.
And then he's looking at the bones, like the one of the monkeys, the apes or whatever, and he picks up one of the bones and he's looking at it and he's looking at the skull, like the other bones, and like you see it click in his head. And like he hits it and like the thing kind of like cracks and he hits it harder and it breaks. And then he realizes like, oh, I could use this as a tool. And so it shows him showing the other ones and they're hunting and like beating the shit out of like warthogs and stuff. And then they take over another tribe that was more powerful than them because they have tools now and they're beating them with like, the sticks and they sharpen the bones.
It's funny the makeup effects look so funny. Huh?
Yeah, they look super cheesy and fake.
But it's cool.
But yeah, they still look cool.
Even the way they walk, because you know they're like men, but
Yeah,
they're
like
walking-
it's obviously dudes in suits. You could tell.
And then they go into the future.
Yeah, and then they after that they go into the future. And then it shows humans like already like spacefaring and
And it's funny how people see the future from back then, like. Yeah, they had no clue.
yeah, that's supposed to be like 2001, and we're already like flying through two other stars and there's AI. And,
And
it's
even
like,
just the way the ship is, and like like.
yeah,
you know-
yeah, it's like a ship now wouldn't look like that. It looks like a ship from the 70s.
Yeah,
like, but like
There's even a room with lights everywhere. I just saw one like that, and they're in this
yeah,
room,
it's like
and
a
there's just
disco room.
yeah,
almost, like-
lights everywhere. Like, what
like,
do you?
wow, that's futuristic. That's what it's gonna be
like
like.
the old Batmobile.
Yeah, it's just two. Like buttons and.
Yeah, like it's still levers and shit like this.
Yeah, they had no idea about touchscreen or
yeah,
small.
like it's
yeah.
so like it's so dated. Like you could tell like.
And I think that's why they will not release aliens or UFO pictures because it's going to be dated. It'll be dated to this time. Like they just like almost when they describe.
Right, like the alien spaceship has like the windows where you roll them down like this.
But backwards.
Oh.
And it goes up.
It goes sideways.